Oh, shoot. Carnageriser. Oh, it's definitely objectively the best run in any marathon ever. I mean, first of all, it's Shaquille O'Neal. He's like humongous, giant guy, and let's put him in something that's supposed to be fast. Hysterical. So the purpose of the speed run, it's called story mode easy, and basically what's going on is we put the level down to easy because this game is outrageous in any other setting. The audio gets turned off. That actually saves some time because the audio causes the game to lag. And then the time is also turned off because when you get in the victory screen, the time will count down, which adds more time to the actual overall speed run. And of course, we don't want that. And naturally, game speed, if it is able to be set, we want it to be as fast as possible. So we set that to fast as well. And that's the basis of our speed run. I have some cheerleaders. Uh-oh. I swear, guys, this is totally worth it. I promise. Oh, great. You don't have me included, do you?
No, it's actually me.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, now I know. Tech is very, very difficult. There we go. Now you can hear me. So pretty much what we said, just like, welcome to the best speedrun. Tech is hard.
We've said all of that, actually.
We gave some info about the run.
Yeah.
My apologies.
I mean, if he was hearing me, I gave the info about the options screen, so I guess they got that covered at least.
Right. That's yeah, that's the more important thing. I just said it's used for verification. There we go. So yeah. That would be test. Yep. That is good.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say go to the options screen one last time. Just make sure that, you know, we're all good to go before the countdown comes.
That is a good idea. Oh, I actually have to do that. Perfect. Okay, good. I had to reset.
I mean, all this build up and all this, let's just give it one more time. For those that didn't catch it in the beginning, for whatever reason, my name is Carnageriser, and I am speedrunning Shaq Fu, racing alongside
the Count Goober.
The Count Goober, Count Gooby himself. You recently started running this game, is that correct?
A bit recently-ish.
Okay. Funny enough, so did I. I actually have the world record, which is 6 minutes and 20 seconds in this category. Yep. And what's funny about this is I like to compare this game. If anyone's familiar with the speedrun for the NES version of Strider, this game is the perfect game to get into speedrunning with fighting games because, my God, it's extremely easy.
Oh, yeah. It's a pretty chill, simple speedrun, but it's hilarious.
It's easy to learn, and it's basically a matter of grinding out runs to try to get the best possible RNG.
My audio is soft. Okay, I can do that. That is probably better now.
I mean, it makes sense if they want the two best runners to be perfect, right? Like, that just makes sense.
It's gotta be. These are the objectively best runs in the marathon.
Yeah, it has to be perfect. It has to be perfectly set up, right?
Exactly. This is like Street Fighter. Okay, we can do whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, more Gooby heart. It's like Street Fighter, Tekken, Oh shit, Shaq Fu. Now we gotta get.
Shaq Fu.
This is the real run.
Absolutely.
All right, so will you give us the countdown then, Taco? Or do you want one of us to give you a countdown? Or to give the countdown?
I was kind of hoping one of us can do it because there's only so many screens I have, man.
I can.
All right.
Oh, here we go. Fantastic. Let's get back to the main screen. And Gooby, best of luck to you, man.
Yeah, good luck to you too, dude. All right, I'm ready to go.
Same here.
All right, we'll get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fight!
Woo!
All right.
So, first thing we do is skip these cutscenes. They're pretty funny, but they're slow.
Very. First one is the crazy cat lady is going to be the first opponent here. Give you an idea of how new I am to this game. I really don't know most of the people's names in this game, but you know, I have nicknames.
And I just call her Cat Lady too. I think her name is
And
Nezu.
of course, something like that.
So the whole run, what this centers on is just using this one command called the Shaq Hurricane over and over.
Yeah, you're seeing the entire run. Right? And after this, it is merely a matter of, you know, good luck.
Pretty much. This Shaq Hurricane is also really strange. If the computer gets too close to you, or if the computer gets too close to you, it can clip through them and it just won't damage them. Or if you do it too fast after one another, then it'll just like disappear.
Yep.
So great game, right?
Yeah.
Best game.
Not to mention, if there's too much background animation going on, it can despawn or just be really slow, which you'll see in this stage.
Oh yeah. This stage has a ton of lag. I got a little bit of bad RNG from his fireball.
I got a little bit of bad RNG because I hit the taunt button.
Relatable.
What's beautiful is you can actually kind of queue up Shakrikians. So as one is kind of going across the screen, you can put in the directional input for the next one and press the punch button to actually activate it.
Bad RNG. Oof. Pretty bad RNG. Wow. Stop. There we go.
Welcome to Shaq Fu, ladies and gentlemen.
That is the most Shaq Fu thing I've ever seen. He just hit me with 3 moves, which is super not ideal.
Yeah.
Best computer you could get is just for him to stand close to you without getting like clipped through the thing, and then just does nothing.
Yeah, because the closer they stand to you, the less time it takes for the projectile to travel, which means the less time it would have for lag to pick up and stuff like that. And it's just, that's what you want. But for some reason, most of the AI tends to go to the other side of the screen right in the beginning of the fight.
Yeah. Fortunately, this ghost guy doesn't really give much problems often.
Old Hobgoblin is what I call him.
Hobgoblin. That's a good name. I like
Looks
that.
just like Hobgoblin from the Spider-Man comics. Although I do want to point out the name choice for this character. I don't know if it's intended or not, but it's Memphis. And the reason I always remember this one is because at the time this game came out, Shaquille O'Neal was playing for the Orlando Magic. A little bit of sports trivia for all the fans, because I know there's tons of them with speed runs and fighting games. But Shaquille O'Neal was playing for the Orlando Magic, and he played alongside a very popular player at the time, or named Anthony Hardaway, or Penny Hardaway, as some people know him. And he actually went to college in Memphis. So I kind of wonder if that's where they got the idea from him, because he was shorter and like smaller stature, as Memphis kind of is in this game. So don't know. Yeah, a bit agile, a bit, you know what I mean?
Huh.
It kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
I have no way to confirm or deny that that's actually real, but it's just something that I came up with in my head. I have stories for every character if you guys want to hear.
That's super interesting. I've never known that. Today I learned, man. Speedyfists is now an educational marathon.
And here's a good example of projectiles going through the enemies. What a great game.
I had that.
There's one despawned.
Ooh. I had that on Hobgoblin. Hobgoblin was really weird to me. Normally he just stands there, but he started getting super aggressive with me. That's something I've never seen before, as always in a marathon.
He can actually get really okay, real quick here. I just want to point out that usually we mash through the cutscenes. If we were to mash through that cutscene and continue to mash, we would actually enter into a bonus stage, which we definitely do not want.
Oh yeah, wastes like a minute, which is
Yeah.
huge in a 10-minute speedrun.
Yeah. And then we go on to giant hands. I don't know if you ever paid attention to this guy's freaking incredibly large hands. Like, they are humongous.
You know, I never have
So
noticed.
disproportionate. Look at those things. Wait till you see them. Like, they're just so disproportionate.
It's
And
bigger
his
than
head
his
is
head.
just like
Yeah.
he has no neck, and it's just he has like no forearms and no neck.
That's wonderful.
It's just bicep and then all wrist and hand. And then, you know, torso and head, no neck. Humongous like jaws and teeth and whatnot.
Sounds
Like a serious overbite.
it's like the classic like gym monkey or something. Like he just went to the gym a lot and he works out so intensely that his skin turned red.
And the hardest fight in the game right there was that bridge, and we got through it okay.
The bridge is actually surprisingly difficult to get through. It's actually
it's
tight.
It's
Yeah.
highly the hardest boss in the game.
Clearly. And we're coming up on our last fight. Time will end on the last hit of round 2.
Yes.
Oh, I'm not getting... Here we go. Oh. I'm getting trolled with RNG. Not great RNG this run. As the speedrunner tradition, blame it on RNG.
Yeah. Marathon luck. Coming up on time here. And time.
GG.
Yeah, GG, man.
I'm on round 2 of Set Raw. And... time. Good round 2, Set Raw. That was probably my best round 2 Set Raw I've had.
Really?
Yeah, that was... It was just... He just stood there and then he was super close to me. And for the name, I'm gonna put... S.
I gotta put DMG, man. That's my stream team. I gotta represent Dark Mode Gaming hype.
Oh, that's legit. I'm gonna put Speedyfists, and then I can't put a space, so I'll just put A for is amazing. And then we get to see this wonderful story. We get to meet Nezu, who we don't know.
Yeah, the kid that we were supposed to be saving this entire time. There he is, guys.
You never beat him during the run. Shaq's number is Shaq, which is important.
Yeah, that's his number. His team is also Shaq.
Oh yeah, his team would be Shaq then.
Everyone else has numbers. You get the old man behind Nezu, who is just like, who is that guy?
And then Beast suddenly plays basketball. That's probably why his hands are so big.
I mean, he probably realized that this is his calling in life. Wait a minute, I have these humongous hands. There's a game that I can use them for? Yeah, let's do this.
Exactly.
The other teammates have nothing on their front. They're just completely random jerseys.
So that's about it from...
That's
yeah.
Shaq Fu.
It's pretty funny. It's pretty chill game. It's a good time.
Definitely join the community. We have a Discord for Shaq Fu. And like I said, if you guys are interested in the slightest bit in speedrunning fighting games, this is definitely one to get you started with. It's super short. It's super easy to learn, as you just seen. Doesn't take a whole lot. Mostly RNG. And you'll easily have a time on the leaderboard within a week. I mean, not for nothing, but I started speedrunning this game as kind of like a troll thing. My chat picked the game for me to speedrun, and they picked this. And I'm like, yeah, why not?
Yeah.
I had world record within 2 weeks. So
that's actually similar how I got into the game.
really,
Yeah, it was like a stream goal. The stream got to choose what game I speedran.
that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, so that's it then. Next up, I think we're doing the Sega Genesis version of this. That'll be just me solo.
Sick.
Yeah, which is completely different, hysterical. But you know, once upon a time when it was on 2 different consoles, you used to have 2 different versions of the game itself. So SNES got this horrid version of Shaq Fu. I mean, it's just a lag fest. It's a lack of characters. It's messy. And the Genesis actually got a somewhat decent version of the game. There's much more characters to it. There's still the same amount of story pretty much, but there's a little bit more depth in the actual movement and everything because it's a little bit more fluid. So hopefully we'll get to see that in a bit. Is that still happening, guys?
There's a story in this game.
Yeah, right.
Well, we're ahead of schedule, so probably want to get confirmation from Mike Wills.
But anyway, thanks everyone for checking us out. I appreciate you guys for hanging out for the race and everything.